Well, hello Pisces, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Pisces from October the 4th all the way through the 10th. And make sure you stay to the end because we have a special pile for the Sun sign, the Moon sign, and the Ascendant sign, okay? But as always, we do the weeklies, and we start off with our Sacred Geometry deck. And this will serve for everyone. We will use this week our Psychic Tarot deck. We'll clarify with our Psychic Tarot, White Sage Tarot, Numerology card, an Angel card, the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, if it's required to come out, and then a few different Oracle cards for each of the positions for the sign. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. So right away as I'm going through, oh, that was super fast. Thank you. We have a couple of special things happening this week, which I'm sure you may know about. We have the new moon in Libra that's on Wednesday the 6th. That happens to be the same day that Pluto goes direct. Monday is a really good day energetically. Friday is a really good day energetically. And Sunday is a very good day energetically. And Sunday also happens to be the day that Saturn goes direct. So a lot of forward momentum for a lot of people. October has been and will continue to be a very transformative month. And we're going to have Mercury in retrograde. That's going to be with us basically until the end of the month. Technically, it comes out of retrograde next week along with Jupiter. But what's happening is that we're going to have that shadow period. So you get that shadow period that kind of follows along for at least a week and some change. So just, basically October is the month of transformation and change for a lot of people. So it fits right in with ooky spooky time. Let's just marinate and be happy with it. Okay, Pisces. So the card that you have here is a master number. You have master number 4. And you actually have the Merkaba healing. Oh, do I have mine in here? Oh, I do. I can show you 3D. Okay, so this is the Merkaba. Okay, it is our galactic transportation vehicle, the energy field that's all around all of us. And the Merkaba offers lots of different healing. So healing on all levels can take place, aurically, physically. But here's what the 3D version of a Merkaba looks like. This happens to be my obsidian one. I have several others, but very good protective in the symbology alone. But when you pair it with certain types of crystals and things like that, then it just kind of boosts them up. So the Merkaba is talking about lots of different healing coming. So let's figure out what that is. Now I'm going to lay the cards out, and then I'm going to pull the numerology and the angel cards. Let's just get started with what we have. So this is for our Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, October the 4th through the 10th, okay? Here we go. Whoa. Wow. 2 aces in a row. Ooh. Pisces, what is going on over there? Wow. And they came out together too, didn't they? Yep, they sure did. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you've got a lot going on here. Okay. This is going to be awesome. Okay. I don't believe that one's supposed to be in there, so we will put that back. Okay. My friends, we are talking about moving. We are talking about potentially moving on from something that has been very, very challenging from you. And when you do make this decision to move on, it's going to be a cathartic type of an experience for you. It's going to be a really wonderful choice for you. You've been very, very patient about trying to have some coming together. And I feel that there has a lot to do with, I think, relationship for some of you. So I'm going to show you what we have, and then I'm going to pull out the numerology and the angel cards, and we'll weave everything together, okay? So on Monday, we have the energy of the Ace of Swords, the ultimate clarity that comes through. Triumphant Success is the name of it, titled on this card. Ace of Swords, ultimate clarity. Now, the one thing I want to say about the Ace of Swords is that it can be double-edged. Okay, so depending upon how you're going to wield it is going to be how you're going to experience the effects of it. So it can be very slow and methodical, chopping out all of the BS that's in front of you, or it can be really kind of stabby. So you have to kind of figure out what that means for you. But regardless, you are being given a gift from the universe. And if that wasn't enough, you're being given another gift on Tuesday. You have Love Begins. This is basically the Ace of Cups. So this is the Cup of Love, the Ace of Cups. Physical, spiritual, mental, can also be financial restoration, kind of going on with that, all levels of healing within your Merkaba, okay, potentially for some of you. And then I really got to take that to the next level, because again, I talk about finance with that, with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups for a reason. You, my friends, have the Wheel of Fortune card, second chances, opportunities, yes, go energy that we have here. That's awesome. So that happens to be the day that we have the new moon in Libra. I would be putting out kinds of juju wishes and things like that, just to kind of really boost. When we get to the energy of Thursday, you have a chakra card and you also have another card. So the chakra card that you have is your Sacral Chakra. Okay, so it's your womb, whether you're male or female. So that is where your creativity comes from. That's where we harness and where we, bring forth certain levels of creativity. And then what we have here as your card is the Four of Pentacles. Here it's called the Four of Firm Foundations. That's what it's called, Firm Foundations. So that's open heart chakra. That's having in this spread, it's having enough. It's knowing that you have enough, which therefore is kind of creating this momentum within you a little bit. Okay. When we get to the energy of Friday, we have accelerated motion. So this is the Eight of Rods energy. Several signs have received this card this particular week. So that's telling me that there's a lot going on. Well, I know there's a lot going on galactically and in the universe, but there's a lot of downloads. There's a lot of DNA upgrades from our star brothers and sisters. There are, and the central sun. There are a lot of fast-moving pieces of information at this particular moment. Yes, we happen to be in a retrograde, but that doesn't stop the information from coming. It just comes in different ways. Okay, so we have accelerated motion with potentially phone calls, text, emails. There could be a lot of paperwork traveling back and forth. It is Mercury retrograde, so make sure that you're double checking everything that you're doing. But for some of you, there's going to be a lot of downloads of information coming from your angels and spirit guides and other folks that are associated with your galactic team. Okay, so know that, and that's awesome. When we get to the energy of Saturday, we have a couple of different cards. The first card that we have is throat chakra. So communication, again, okay, being highlighted here for you. Throat chakra, communication, blue energy, and it's associated with the Scorpio major arcana of transformation. I like this energy a lot. So death to the old, it's the death card. It's death to the old to allow new things to come in. So maybe there's something that you have never spoken about before, that this is the time for you to get it off your chest. Maybe one of those galactic upgrades that you're getting, or chakra enhancements that you could be getting would be for your throat chakra. Maybe you want to ask for a little bit of support from the universe on Wednesday to say, I would like a little extra something over here in my sacral chakra and in my throat chakra so that I can say what I want. Okay. Then on Sunday, this is very interesting. We have the energy of the Judgment card. Okay. So we have Judgment that shows up here. And the reason that Judgment shows up is for second opportunities, second chances, rebirth, very similar to the energy of Scorpio. I've talked about that a lot. And when this energy comes in, you have to be ready to receive the gifts that the universe is actually trying to share with you. It's asking you if you've learned the lesson. Now, if the Pope was sitting here, meaning the Hierophant, if the Hierophant was sitting, I'd be like, Yes, I learned my lesson and I'm ready to receive this, next level of upgrade. But the universe is trying to say to you, you have had some faith in the past, and now we want to show you, because of what it is that you have put as far as faith, we have these gifts for you. Whatever we have for you, it's going to be transformative, right? This healing that's taking place for you on all these different energetic levels is for you, so not to second guess it. So that's awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull, we'll let you sit and think about those for just a second. I'm going to pull the numerology card, and I'm going to pull the angel cards. Here they are. And then we'll get into the rest of the details. Okay? All right. So let's start with our numerology card for our Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Self-discipline. You're not the only person that's actually gotten this card either. Who else got this card? I think Scorpio got this card as well, but I swear Gemini got it too. Sorry. Self-discipline is important. So, take care of yourself. Be disciplined in the things that you know you need to be able to get done. Maybe that's walking in the morning. Maybe that's taking your vitamins. Maybe that's meditating. Maybe that's, making sure that you're on time for work. I don't know. But whatever it is, they want you to spend a little bit of extra time being very focused and disciplined on the different activities that you have going on this particular week. It will support you. Okay. Let's go in with the angel card. Let's see what the angels would like to say. All right, thank you. Do the work. Can't make this stuff up, you guys. Do the work. Do whatever it is that's required of you. Do the things that maybe you don't feel like doing. Do them. The universe is saying, no. This is the week. Do the stuff, okay? So you got a little cosmic push kick in the butt here. So I would make sure that I get that done. Okay, so we're going to dig in. We're going to use our White Sage Tarot deck, and we are going to dig into these cards. Let's find out what's going on Monday. Now, Monday we have the energy of Virgo. Okay, Monday, and then it'll switch over back again on, well, actually it'll switch back over next week, but we have the energy of Virgo in the chart Monday and Tuesday. And then late Tuesday and Wednesday, the moon sign changes obviously into Libra. Then it switches over late Thursday into Scorpio. Okay. Thursday, Friday, Scorpio energy. Then we have it transitioning into the sign of Sagittarius for Saturday and Sunday. Just to make sure that you're aware of those different placements, so that you can follow things in your own chart. Okay. But Virgo comes in with a lot of practicality. So you've got clarity. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We have the Magician in the reverse position. That's Mercury. Mercury is also Virgo energy. And we've got the Six of Wands in the reverse position. So you're going to have to explain this one to me, universe. Virgo and Gemini energy are associated with the Magician. So what is going on? Okay, I get it. So there was a situation where in the past you had to let something go. You weren't really manifesting. You didn't really have the clarity on the next direction that you were trying to get to, and or someone else was in your energy kind of creating a little bit of a kerfluffle. In that case, you still were concerned about the direction that you were going, and you realized that because you were out of balance, potentially something needed to be dropped. It could have been an actual individual. Okay, any type of situation with the Two of Pentacles, anything that was creating an imbalance needed to be dropped. So therefore, that's why the clarity of the situation is coming through. Okay, yeah. But we get this Ace of Cups coming in on Tuesday's energy. Love begins. And as I've said before, one of the bigger things with the Ace of Cups is self-love. Even though the capacity for others to come in is truly viable, it's about the self-love that you have for yourself. Pour into yourself, because you can't give anything to anyone else from an empty cup. Put your oxygen mask on first before you start assisting other people on the plane, right? You've got to be able to do that so you can be in a position to support. So love begins. Let's go ahead and dig into this one a little bit. Oh, yeah, okay. Judgment card. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this is interesting to me. So, in the past, you didn't feel worthy, is what I'm getting out of here, Pisces. You didn't feel worthy, or someone made you kind of feel a little bit unworthy about loving yourself. Somebody stripped you, I feel like, in a really kind of a harsh way. This clarity that came through and that harshness, that double-edged sword, I think you just kind of went, bye. That's what I think. I am going to spend time loving myself. I now feel worthy. I am now in Empress mode. Libra, Venus comes in, and Venus comes in with Libra energy and also Taurus energy. And then there are opportunities that are showing up here with this Seven of Cups. So this is really, really good. With you cutting out the old kind of cancerous energy that was going on here, you're opening yourself up to new things. I like this a lot because this is meaning that you're moving forward. So the Empress also gives the energy of manifestation. And we just talked about the fact that the Libra moon, the new moon, is showing up here the next day. I would be all about manifestation on this day. Start writing out your manifestation list, right? You know how to do that. If you don't, contact me with the details below and we'll go through the exercise. But start your manifestation list here. Okay, so Libra is air energy. I would be burning that list and sending it up to the heavens as well. But anyway, there are options that are coming up towards you. Wednesday's energy, we have, this is a kick-ass card right here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you got Jupiter coming in here talking about expanding yourself. It's also a wisdom card. It does often have things to do with abundance, but let's take money out of the word abundance a little bit, and let's say that there's abundance of self-love. Let's say there's an abundance of self-respect. Let's say that there's an abundance of, those different types of things. So there's definitely abundance, but there's also a lot of wisdom that comes with this card as well. So a lot of knowledge, and I would consider that to be an abundant energy as well. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here with this Jupiter Wheel of Fortune. It's shining on you. Let's see what we have. Ooh, okay. Ace of Cups. Yep. So here we go. And the High Priestess. Okay, so I think this energy here is really trying to help support you. So what this is saying is that, yeah, because the Ace of Cups showed up in the reverse position, yeah, you need to focus on you. Let's work on your self-worth. Let's work on your critical self. Let's work on what you can master. You also have the High Priestess that came in saying that there is more information that we can share with you that you have maybe not been made aware of at this particular moment, okay? And then what we have here is the Knight of Pentacles that's in the reverse position. So because he's in the reverse position, there isn't something that you thought maybe would be delivered in the time that you wanted to have it. It doesn't mean that it's not coming. It just means that you got to be that magnetic attraction for those different types of things to show up. But the wheel is turning, so this will speed up for you, okay? I'm going to take another card on that one. Ace of Wands, absolutely. There is going to be an offer that will be made to you at some point that will support this coming through. But this Ace of Wands gets you back into the Sacral Chakra energy, okay? Sacral Chakra, womb energy, basically your sex center, creativity, those different types of things that we have going on here. But you know that where you're at right now is solid. There's new things that are on the way, but you are solid with where you're at. You've established a very firm foundation. Okay, so let's see what else we've got going on here. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. Whoops. We don't want the whole deck, you guys. Okay. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands. You definitely have a message that's coming. Now, it's possible that if you had to fire somebody, that this individual might be coming back. The Page of Cups is here to offer you a new cup of love. There could be an apology coming back with that one. Seven of Wands in the reverse position really does mean or indicate to me that you might be willing to listen to what this person has to say, because you are... what's the right word I want to use? You won't be necessarily as aggressive with the information that comes through. I don't know, though. I kind of feel like this is a different energy. It's possible that you definitely have somebody new that's coming in. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which means you are allowing the energy to come through, not like you have to be in this defensive stance. That's the word I want to use. You also have the Four of Swords in the reverse position. So the universe is trying to give you a heads up that you might need to, because it can sometimes indicate that you're avoiding rest that you might need. And the reason I bring that up is because you have the Knight of Wands that's coming in. So the deal is, for me, especially if this is based on love and romance, and maybe this is what you want, I don't know, but this little pairing here is indicating to me that there might be someone that comes in really quickly and kind of, he doesn't stay around. It could be a she as well, but whoever this individual is, okay, does not necessarily stick around. They come, they do what they're going to do, and then they leave. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's what you need to be able to have. I really do feel that there's two different energies here, though. I really do. I really do feel that there's two different energies. I really feel that this Page of Cups is one energy. I think that this person is humbling themselves a little bit and trying to come back and say their apologies to you. And there's a potential that you're like, nope, not having it. I am ready to move on. And the Knight of Wands, like I said, just comes in very, very quickly. And there's like no rest. There's no rest for the wicked, on this one. That's the energy that I get. So, I think that's where I have to bring these things up, guys, because that's what they share with me, and that's just kind of where we're at with it. So let's all be grown adults here, 18 and older. There's that. Let's move forward now. Let's get to the energy of our Fun Friday when we have the Eight of Rods coming in here. So, okay. The only thing that I can say to you about this energy here, because galactically I don't think that there's a whole heck of a lot. We're basically transitioning into Scorpio, where there's transformation that's coming through. I really feel that you are going to be receiving some messaging that's going to be supportive for what you're going to be doing next. Hangman in reverse. I've done all the resting I'm going to do. Queen of Swords. I'm not taking anybody's crap. And the Ace of Swords again. Yeah. All right. So you definitely had a relationship. You cut somebody out. There's going to be different messaging that's going to come towards you, that will support. That will support you. So whatever this information is that comes in on Friday, it's definitely going to support whatever started the week here with this information, with that Ace of Swords coming back in. If you even thought that you were flip-flopping for half of a minute, this will give you the restored clarity that you had. So you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Hangman that's in the reverse position, meaning I have gone through, I've marinated, I am coming out of whatever, metamorphosis I was in for that little bit. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth coming in here like, not today. And the Ace coming back in. It's going, remember this detail. And so you're going to stick with your guns on this particular thing. Throat chakra showing up here on the energy of Saturday with Scorpio. Okay. Throat chakra. If you had not communicated how you thought you wanted to communicate, this is the day that you're going to potentially do it. So we have Scorpio coming in, and the passion energy that starts up with Scorpio on Friday is going to continue. But we are going to have that transition, like I said, into Sagittarius just before maybe lunchtime. And so the energy that's going to come in with the sun being in Libra, and then the other energy that we have with Mercury is going to force conversation, because Mercury is the communicator, right? So Mercury is coming in. I think we talked about this last week in Change. Mercury is here. He's talking. He's talking to Libra about how to make things balanced. He's talking to Scorpio about how do we make things change. Now this is what's coming together. So this is the culmination for you, Pisces, on the day that it's supposed to be there, with how to say the right things about the changes that need to be discussed and that are on the forefront. I like this energy. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. Not the whole deck, please, you guys. Let's not do that to me today. All right, the first card out that we have is, yeah, something being out of balance. Justice, Libra energy, something being out of balance before. Yes, this is going to help you get into balance. So we've got the Six of Pentacles energy. So not only is what's going to be said be heard, it's going to be received and reciprocated. Now, let's dial it back a nub. If this turns into a situation where you weren't feeling comfortable with work, because I have to go there. If this was a work situation where you're like, I'm not going anywhere in my job. This is not taking me anywhere. I'm never going to get to this new place. I really do feel that there are offers that are on the table here with the Seven of Cups, and that there's a realization for what that is. And if you were low of funds or you weren't feeling like you were being compensated appropriately in your workplace, then there's going to be this new information piece that comes out. If you follow this along with the Nine of Wands not being in a relationship type of a situation, but more work, this is fast incoming message when it comes to work as well, okay? And then there's additional clarity that comes with this whole situation. And the reason I say that is because the Six of Pentacles very often is a bonus or some sort of an offer that comes with more than what it is that you were asking for, okay? Just putting that out there. Okay, let's move forward. And then we're back to the Four of Pentacles, feeling very, very stable at this particular moment. Yeah. Is there anything else on this one? Take one, they said. Okay. Woohoo! Yep, you're done with this. Frees you up. Whatever this little new situation is that comes in, the Six of Pentacles, this frees you up. Because now you're realizing that you can deliver. All those burdens are going to be off of you very, very shortly. Very transformative. I like this a lot. This is cool. So let's move to the energy of Sunday now, where we have Judgment, where we have our friend Pluto sitting right here, coming out and having this conversation with you. It's titled Truth here, okay? Whoop. What do we got going on for Pisces with Pluto's Judgment? Okay, what we have is the energy of the Fool. Yep, wanting to have taken something on, brand new, starting new cycles. Woo! Thank you. Three of Pentacles in the past. Three of Pentacles in the reversed position, meaning that there was no collaboration or commitment there. That's the truth of the situation. And then you have the King of Pentacles that's in the reverse position. So from a personal perspective, it could be that you were dealing with someone that was an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, potentially. The truth of the situation is that you contemplated reviewing this person again. Maybe Mercury retrograde had something to do with it, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. It could be their energy as well. Yeah, there's a lot here. This person may have had you convinced that you couldn't live without them with the Six of Rods and the Swords in the reverse position. Therefore, you sat and you thought about it again. Whether it's work or a relationship at this point, or situationship, okay? But the Seven of Pentacles is indicating that, I've done a lot of work, I've done a lot of things, let me sit down and review again, let me reevaluate, and you can just as easily pick up a pot and repot it somewhere else. And I think that's the decision that you're getting ready to make. So the energy of this is just the truth. What they're saying is the truth of the situation, the whole situation that's been going on here is why there's this big storyboard. But then we get my favorite person in the whole entire tarot deck, the Queen of Wands. Now very self-worthy, self-assured, knows where I'm at. You know, Stella getting her groove back and making things happen the way that she wants them to happen, which leads to ultimate success. Clinking of glasses, celebration, rejoice type of energy. So really this whole pile here just kind of redescribes everything else that was going on. Yeah. You really put yourself out there. You really tried to make the situation work. It just didn't. I'm doing this again because that's just the situation of it. You gave it another try. It wasn't the right direction for you. You reevaluated. And at the end of the day, you said, screw you. I'm doing me now. And that's what's going to make you happy. So yeah, there's definitely choices about moving forward. You've been very patient about this. You are going to be moving on regardless. And so that in itself is a very beautiful thing, Pisces. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull the stacks for each of the parts of the sign. So I'm going to pull a card here from my astrology deck for the Sun, the Rising, and the Moon. Then we're going to pull a card from the Starseed Oracle, and then we're going to pull a card from the Earth Magic Oracle to round this out for you, okay? So I like Pisces. Nope, I'll take both, but let me just Pisces Sun first, please. Yeah. And I know there's another one. Thank you. Okay, so that Sun card, you got two. Ooh. Here we go. Pisces Rising. Ascendant Rising. Thank you. Is there more? No? Oh, there's two in there. Okay, got it. And Pisces Moon, please. Take the top card. Thank you. Oh, and this one too. Gotcha. Thank you. Gotcha. Okay, so now really, really quickly, let's lay down the cards from the Starseed Oracle deck, please. Sun, Rising, and then Moon. I got you. Okay. Sun, Rising, and the Moon gets both of these. Thank you. And then finally, the Earth Magic Oracle. Here we go. One quick shuffle. Sun, Rising, and Moon. Sun, Rising, Moon. Wow. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so Pisces, if you are a Pisces sun sign, these are your additional messages. The 10th house, the world, your perception, it's how other people perceive you in profession and things of that nature. So this very much is about profession for somebody, okay? 10th house. There's not a lot the work that you put into it is how you get perceived, but this is perception. This is 10th house. This is publicity when it comes to your profession and work. The card that accompanies it is that you've got the lunar eclipse. You've got change coming, okay? All right. So maybe on the lunar eclipse that we had 6 months ago, you were wishing for another opportunity. Starseed Magic card is the Great Severing. Mars energy, responsible for anger, sometimes a little bit of conflict that shows up here, but softening also to love is the energy, but you basically have the Great Severing that's coming. So somebody definitely is leaving their job and there's something else that's around the corner for them. Okay. And then the Earth Magic card that we had for our Pisces sun is music and harmony. So there's going to be some energy that supports you with hearing music or maybe playing music. Maybe you're a musical person or you like to sing. Use those energies for yourself. this particular week to help you navigate, okay? All right. If you are a Pisces ascendant sign, Pisces rising, then, and I didn't list off all the planets that are still retrograde, but Chiron is still one of them, and we've talked about that since April, and Chiron is the one that asks you to own your personal responsibility in certain situations and own your stuff. So this is basically what's going on. We have Chiron who's talking about this healing that's going on for you in this situation. I think that's awesome that it shows up. You guys, you can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you, I love my job. Death card, Scorpio, transformation. 20, Scorpio, I transform. 2, 20 energy is builder energy. Builder energy. And I always use the analogy of when I'm doing the cards with the wands, is I liken it to a construction family because they're very, 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 very busy and honest about the work that they do. They're an honest construction crew, but they can't stay at the job site for all the different pieces. They can't like inspect everything. They have to hurry up, get the foundation built. They got to make it look all pretty and bring everybody together. And then they have to dip because they have another house project that they have to work on. So they're very energetic and very fast when it comes to what they're doing. So the Knight of Wands and then the Queen of Wands showing up there helps me with that whole energy there. Here's some of the other stuff that you have from the Starseed Oracle is that you're being called. You have soul gifts and training, and it's time to step up. So you have to step out of your old situation in order to accept the call that's coming, whatever that might be for you, okay? And then Earth Magic, you have dawn, you have new beginnings are on the horizon for you. So I love this. It's beautiful. Okay, so now if you are a Pisces moon, put your big girl panties on, okay? We have the energy of Mercury, the mind, thoughts, definitely Gemini information when it comes to the third house. So remember I said that Mercury, the magician, is Virgo, but also Gemini information. Mercury is all up in this here with you, with your mind. Okay, third house energy. The Starseed Oracle that you have is about questioning everything, and then anything that is unaligned has to go at this point. Okay. Because the veil is lifting and you're doing your part to lift the veil here at this point. Okay? The veil is lifting. And at some point, you've been carrying the weight of the world. You've been carrying the weight of the world. Where are your boundaries at? Okay, where are your boundaries at? Let it go. It's not yours to carry. If it's not yours, let it go. It's just weighing you down. She's just swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay. And there's an invitation to connect within ceremony. Okay. So maybe you are participating in that new moon manifestation ceremony that you create for yourself. Have a salt bath, light a candle, light some sage, burn some incense, do whatever it is that you got to do. Throw on those essential oils. Sit with your crystals, hang out with them for just a little bit, get clear, get your favorite beverage or whatever that makes you happy, and sit down and write yourself your note, invoke your pantheon of people, and let them know what you would like the design for the next series of steps that you're going to take part in known. Do the work because it's going to be important for you, all right? Make sure that you have self-discipline, and whatever it is that you're going to do, make sure that you do what you say you're going to do, okay? And then this ultimately leads to all levels of healing for you. So whether you're sun, moon, or rising, I hope that you were able to get a benefit from this particular message. If you did, it would really help me out if you put a little like on the video here. It helps the algorithm so that other people can find the channel. Feel free to share this out to someone else that you think would be a beneficial recipient to the way that I go through the messages here. Feel free to comment below. All I ask is that you keep it clean and civil. And again, if you're looking for a personal reading, I am taking bookings, so you can find that along with other contact information in the description box below. If you didn't get everything that you wanted out of this particular reading, please make sure that you're looking at your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant rising sign, and also your north node. Super, super important before the end of this year, okay? That you have an appreciation and an understanding for that. You need help? Let me know. Otherwise, Pisces, thank you so much for letting me share this information with you. I greatly appreciate your attendance and being here with me in the energy. And I will say to you, bye for now. Many, many blessings. We'll see you next week.